to day 2 of Rose City Comic Con 2021 here in Portland, Oregon. I'm so excited for today. Today's Saturday, which is the biggest day. A lot of cosplayers are going to be out today. We're going to go to some meetups. We're going to go to the Disney meetup because I'm cosplaying as Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That's going to be so much fun. We're going to walk around the vendor floor again and maybe sit on a panel or two. I don't know. Just keep watching and see how the day unfolds. I see my friend Joel the Geek. Look who it is. It's Joel the Geek.
I have a present for you, madam.
Oh my God. That's amazing. Thank you. I love it.
tribbles? Holy smokes! This is a crowd, which means we are going to make some noise. I like you, and you, and you, and you, because you know the drill. I'm gonna get to your questions as quickly as I can, because we are here for you. So if you have a question for our guest, please, by all means, queue up to that microphone right there. And given that there are so many of you, and given that this is my daughter's first con attending with me working, I would be so grateful if you make so much noise that they hear us a mile away. Let's give it up for Miss Christina Ricci! It is nice to see you again.
Thank you, too.
Thank you for being so gracious with my daughter backstage.
Oh, no, of course.
It's so nice to be able to share a little bit of work with your family.
Yeah.
Do you find, it's one of those things where when you can bring your family with you and they get a chance to see what you do, it becomes very special. I think for you it's probably more challenging, but it's nice.
Yeah, no, it is nice. My son is 7, and he doesn't like being anywhere in a room where he's not allowed to touch me or get to me. So he doesn't love coming to watch me film because he can't just like stand there hugging me or whatever.
That's
so
cute.
Right now he hates it, but hopefully in the future he'll think it's cool. I don't know. I mean, she's not. I wouldn't imagine that Wednesday would grow up to be exactly like Morticia because she doesn't seem like the same person. So she might have like her own little weirdo family, but probably not in the same grand way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What do you teach? Do you teach high school or middle school or?
She's
I
awesome.
was
She's
like,
awesome.
we're gonna pretend I was psychic.
Oh my God. Yes, I teach middle school. Thank
Middle
you.
school.
Wow. So my wife and I have always been huge fans of the film you did really early on, Mermaids. And I just have to ask what it was like at such a young age to work with Cher and Winona, and if you still keep in touch with them.
It was really fun to work with them. Cher was amazing. I hung out with her every day I was working and be in her trailer, and she would teach me things. And it was really formative to sort of be, because it was the first movie I did. So, and it was also the first time I was sort of exposed to people from a bigger world than my small New Jersey kind of world that I was living in at the time. So it was kind of amazing to be exposed to that world and then have her sort of be the person interpreting everything for me, because she is incredibly smart and incredibly grounded and kind and strong and good. So I really had a wonderful experience on that one. And then Winona was only 17, so she was sort of like my teenage older sister. She actually taught me how to smoke cigarettes when I was 9. Because she was too lazy to get up and light her own cigarettes. So she handed me a cigarette. She was like, go light this over there. Like the car lighter type of thing. And I like took it over and lit it. And then brought it over, and that's not how you light a cigarette. And she was like, no, you have to inhale while you have the thing at this. So she taught me how to smoke a cigarette. Yeah, and then I ran into my mom afterwards, and she was like, you smell like cigarettes. And I was like, Winona just taught me how to smoke a cigarette. And she was like, oh, please don't do that. So, it was fine. It was funny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hollow has been my favorite movie since it came out.
Oh, awesome.
And I was wondering if you had any funny stories or memories from set.
I just remember there being a lot of, there were incredible sets, and incredible, like, huge set pieces and things on fire and horses. And I remember Johnny and I having to run through flaming things quite a bit. And there was one time when they had us and horses running down a hill towards a huge thing, like a cannon thing, that was shooting flaming sticks out at us. And the flaming, I was like, how are those sticks on fire? And they were like, it's a flammable glue. And I was sort of like, so if we get hit with the sticks, we're fucked, basically. Like, it's not like we have any chance of them like hitting and bouncing off, or no, the sticks will be glued to us on fire. And I tugged on Johnny's sleeve and I was like, those sticks are covered in flaming glue. And he was like, well, maybe they shouldn't be shooting them directly at us. And I was like, yeah, no. So he went and talked to someone and had the sticks aimed somewhere else. So that's one of my favorite memories, just because it was just so, and also throwing fire at horses just seemed like a bad idea as well.
Either way, if it sticks to the horse or you, it's a very
For
bad
everybody,
day.
it's just gonna be terrible. Yeah, so yeah,
Thank you.
thank you.
Are you happy with the final piece of the Addams Family?
Yeah, no, I'm very proud of those movies. They were really amazingly fun to make, and they're very cool, and I like them a lot.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Very welcome. What was it? It's hard for me to sort of understand. You've told obviously some of the, stories of being a kid on the set and not knowing any different because that was your life. But I wonder if you, for your son, if you find it interesting because he's growing up with an actress mom, but he hasn't seen you work yet. And your life was so different. You were a kid and you grew up on camera.
Yeah, but then I also had periods, I had like 2 different lives where I would be working and doing whatever I was doing, but then I would go back to my town with kids I had grown up with and been in school with for years and had a very normal, I was able to and I would go into that part of my life and I would never talk about what I did in my other life, because I learned very early on that no other kid wanted to hear about my time in Los Angeles in the movie studio. So it was very, for me, 2 different kind of lives, but I kind of had a lot of both, so it wasn't so weird. But it is weird for my son. When he was very young, he would ask me why strangers hugged me from time to time. I was like, well, I don't really know. I found a way to explain it. And now he's actually seen more movies and stuff, so and he likes movies, so he kind of gets, that the way he feels about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson might be the way someone else feels about me, kind of fun.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, he gets it.
Do it from day 2 of Rose City Comic Con 2021. Had such a great time. We'll be back again tomorrow, which will be Friday for you guys. So come back, see what's in store for that video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for many more videos. I will see you in the next one. Have a great day. Don't forget to check out my Instagram for all the photos I took. Bye guys, have a great day.